What's up, y'all? Okay, I know it's been a minute. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. I've been meaning to do my recap review over season 2 of Legacies. Life been lifing, but I finally finished season 2. And so I'm gonna look at these episodes. I can recall everything over these 16 episodes. Um, but it was a good season. I think I liked it better than season 1. I will say I liked a lot of the character development for some of the people, specifically Lizzie, which I'll talk about a little bit more. But the season finale, very anticlimactic, and I wanted to get a season about an 8.5. But based on some things that was going on, I'm deducting it. It's gonna have to be a 7 out of 10. But I still did enjoy watching the season. And I would say out of everything, we started off with Hope being stuck in the pit. Everybody have moved on because they forgot about her. Lord E.A.R got kicked out of school because nobody voted to keep him except for Caleb, which we found out. Even his own daughter voted to get rid of him, but it was for his own good, she said, because she wanted him to start living his life. And I was like, oh, that's really sweet. Lizzie was traversing all across Europe with her mama, came back, feeling whole, healed. She was in therapy. Come on, y'all. This is your cue. Get in therapy if you're not in therapy. She got back with a new attitude, only be falling in love with a ghost. And I was like, Lord, she would be the one falling in love with a ghost. Only to find out that he wasn't a ghost. He was just a desiccated vampire, which was Sebastian. Um, that was a neat little thing that they threw in there. Nice little plot twist. What else happened? Oh, I did not like. This is why I take some points, because while Hope was, forgotten, she went back to Mystic Falls because Lark was the principal there, and the new sheriff in town had a son, and they really hit it off, and they had multiple encounters, and I felt like they were going to kind of be a thing. While Hope and Landon don't remember her, right? Because Landon didn't move on. Him and Josie then found themselves together, and I liked them together, right? And also, what pissed me off, Ralph being a freaking wolf for half the season, that pissed me off. Did not like that. It's like, here we go again. You only got a couple characters, black characters in these little shows, and now he's stuck as a wolf, a black wolf. But it was annoying because like Hope is the only one that can bring him back, and she ripping around Mystic Falls, like she can't just go to the woods and go send him back and bring him back. But one thing I really loved about this season is Lizzie and Hope's relationship, because Lizzie is the only one who remember Hope without this new spell that Josie, because she been practicing that black magic. Forgot to mention that because they got a new headmaster, and I knew something was wrong. We find out that he was actually Clark, and I was like, I knew something was up, because why you want her to practice this bad stuff? Got her hurting and whatnot, hurting folks. But Lizzie is the only one who remembered Hope. Like, she put it together, and watching their relationship blossom, watching Lizzie blossom, right? Because later in the season, we see that she finds the hero within, and she goes back to face her sister, which I'll get to. But love to see how their relationship progressed. And then Hope and Josie, when all the memories return, they weird dynamic they had going on. I will also say I loved Ralph getting. I'm gonna call him Ralph and Ralph. I'm gonna go back and forth. The way they say it, they say Raphael. He finds his father, y'all, and it was, I could have cried. I could have cried because Hope finally turned him back. And Landon was pissing me off. He's like, you gotta go find your daddy. You gotta go find your daddy, because they was on the run, because he felt like the monster, because all the monsters was coming back. Thanks to the necromancer who's back. So he thought they was coming after him, which they weren't. And so he took him to go find his daddy, because he felt like, I'm like, here you go. You did this with MG, and then it turned out so well. Here you go, meddling in black low business. Family business. But it was a great reunion, a much needed reunion, and I dang near cried. Only to find out later on that the dang necromancer then killed Ralph on his way back to the school. So he a puppet. It was just so much going on. I liked Wade's storyline. He found out he was a fairy. He was able to save the day. That was neat. Like that. MG, him being so down for down bad for whatchamacallit. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. MG being so damn bad for Lizzie, it was getting on my nerves at first. I'm like, MG, stand up. You deserve so much better. And I wanted him with Caleb's sister. But I understand sis got up out of there. She said, I almost got killed fooling with y'all, these monsters and these crazy girls and stuff and all this. It's too much for me. And I understand, sis. Do what's best for you. Put you first. But when it came down to the funeral aspect. So the storyline, first of all, was all over the place this season. That's another reason why I feel like I gotta dock some points, because they started off with the whole Malivore thing again. Hope forget everybody forgot Hope. Then she get a memory. Everybody get their memory back. They remember her. Then we get to the point where we talk about Lissa Chang and some other students that Alaric and Emma then sent to this prison world, because they end up getting sitting there because of this student gets her memories back of Alaric and Emma erasing hers from when she was a kid. So she traps them in the prison world with Kai. So we get a Kai storyline again, which I'm like, oh Lord, here he go, causing trouble, getting ready to mess up stuff. But they overcome that, which was cool and all. But I'm like, okay, y'all just jumping from bump, 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 bump. Pick a storyline and stick with it. Make it make sense. And so after they clear that storyline, Evil Josie is set free because she broke the sand clock, because she was depositing the black magic when Clark was pretending to be the headmaster. He was putting all that dark magic inside of that sand clock, which when they found him out, I forgot to mention, they found him, caught him. He done got himself killed by the necromancer, but they foiled his plans, right? Foiled his plans. But Josie is free. She's the Black Witch, pretty much, full of dark magic, and she terrorizing everybody in the school. And we find out that her goal is to start the merge. She tried to merge at 17 on their 17th birthday. But so she challenges Lizzie, and everybody like, girl, you ain't about to win. You're not winning. We know Lizzie's not winning because you couldn't beat Josie on a good day, in a regular Josie. So you're not beating this superpowered Josie. And she doesn't, but Hope came up with a plan that linked her to Landon, so she would come back when Landon comes back, because we know Landon's immortal. But I have to speak about my boy Landon, although I cannot stand Landon. He got other powers. I was so happy to finally see him do something other than keep coming back from the dead. Like, immortality, you are a phoenix. I have been waiting to see him do something phoenixy. Like, I'm thinking when he became the phoenix, I'm like, he gonna be Jean Grey, like fire, all type of stuff. But I'm so glad to see him. He able to fly, at least. The best thing he could have did, because they almost killed Dorian, and I didn't like that. I'm like, don't y'all kill Dorian off like that. So they saved him, which was good. I'm glad they saved Dorian. But we find out that Ralph got killed. I don't know if I mentioned that. So we find out that he got killed by the necromancer, and he's under his control. Which I was like, oh Lord, so he gonna be dead. They gonna boot him off the show. But they were able to rescue him when they finally got Josie to realize. So Hope went in her head during the merge, and it was able to encourage the real Josie to fight back. Like, girl, this is your story. Don't let this evil one win. You've told yourself that you're weak and she's strong. Rewrite the narrative. Choose your story. So Josie was able to find her inner strength too. So I love that the sisters were doubting themselves because they thought they were weak by protecting a sister. And so that's why they were holding back. And they realized that they can still be strong and care about everybody else and look after their sister without making themselves weak. And so that's one thing. The sister aspect of them individually, I love seeing them as individuals grow. And that was a huge highlight for the season. But just the way the season ended, it was just a little dry. A little dry for me when they got Josie back. But they left us on a cliffhanger with Hope still asleep because she fell asleep to go inside Josie's head. She's still stuck asleep. And Landon was killed by Ralph because he was still under the control of the necromancer. And the deal was for the necromancer to bring Chad, Ralph, and Alyssa back. He did that, but he was supposed to bring that Landon, and he did not. So Landon is still dead. So season 3, I will be back. I will try to do it more quickly this time, but who knows? There's so many other things coming out, y'all, that I need to review and look at. So we're going to see, but I will get to it. Thanks for tuning in for my review and recap of season 2 of The Legacies. Tune back in for season 3 and follow me at the E.A.R Chronicles on YouTube. Bye.